Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet fish.
I'm just an old player from off the block. I get the black girl's dick and the white girl's cock. I brought the Chinese girl a brand new wok. I love Maria cause she make them tamales real hot. On the microphone, I'm the best you heard. Cause I'm social poet with the voids and waves. And if I smoke a nickel bag up the hood, you get scuffed like a white wall on the clay. Your beats ain't banging, your rhymes is whack. You pretty Tony, I'm the Mac. When you rap, you don't even like to sit yourself. So take the microphone, boy, and stick yourself. I get high as a rooftop, sound like a shoe shop. Nominated Pimp of the Year, nigga, you not. I got the juice, that's word to Tupac. And all you got coming from me is a boof-op. Disrespect, that's what you're not gonna do. Put a foot up in your ass with an all-white shoe. We ain't friends, so let's not pretend that this razor won't become JD's revenge. You feel me? Ha ha, like my beans. The groove. That dance nasty. Like battery acid.
Triple OG, yo. You already know what time it is. Access granted. Back to the boys. You already know it is your boy, the infamous motherfucking Dr. Shockaloudreams, with my boy, my partner, Mr. PNC, Big G, a.k.a. Supreme motherfucking Rex. And we are here now at the new Shockaloudreams headquarters.
Y'all know what it is, baby.
So what's up, big dog? Let the people know what time it is, man.
Man.
They don't know, now they know.
It's time to get right.
Yes, we are going to stop bullshitting and finally get this shit correct like we need to get it, man.
It's 2022, B.
We finally got some more upgrades. I think hopefully with the podcast gods, we'll finally get all the fucking glitches and twitches and
most definitely
all the hieroglyphics
most
fixed, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's time, baby. It's time. 2022. Make money, get right. Health,
Yeah, we're trying to do some things, boy.
You know what I mean?
Whoops, sorry. We're trying to do some things. But yeah, man, peoples, I would like to say thank you for spending time with us and being here. We're doing some new things, so bear with us. Today we are going to do a tribute to Kevin Samuels, man.
Yeah, man. The Godfather.
Yeah, the real OG, the original, man.
He deserves it, man.
For real. There's a lot of women hating on him right now, and especially black women, and that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Because he didn't really diss black women. He just always tried to help them and teach them some shit.
His focus was the black community, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, black women, you know, y'all were calling up, because this is something, number one thing y'all got to ask yourself, why they just kept calling him? Because some of y'all say stupid shit like he was making his money off of disrespecting black women. Now, if that was true, then why the hell were black women consistently calling this man? You want to know why? Because he was spitting that truth. Even though some of them called to argue, they couldn't help but notice, like, yeah, man, the shit that he's saying right here, this is something I got to pay attention to. I mean, why are you going to watch and listen to somebody that's supposed to be preaching hate? Right?
Big facts.
Big misconception about my man. I'm real sad that his passing, and, you know, let's just be real. Thanks to Kevin Samuels, a lot of men done woke up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Even women. Even women. You know what I'm saying? But definitely the manosphere has been put on notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The manosphere took a big hit losing him.
Yeah. And if the black community would just pay attention, man, you know, he pointed out a lot of issues that were really going on in black relationships, man. And the truth is, black relationships, like the black community is not going to grow right if we don't have strong black families, man. The men and the women can't be at war against each other. We can't be at war with each other, man. That shit don't make any sense. You know what I mean? We can't prosper that way. So Kevin Samuels, you know, a lot of people just know him for talking to women, man, but he was also talking to men. He actually was talking to men 4 years before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 4 years, I'm sorry. Let me say that correctly. 4 years before he even started directing his attention towards the women. He was already on the men. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I feel like the brother was just trying to, you know, it wasn't his way. You don't got to agree about his way, but he was ultimately just trying to, you know, fix the black family home, man. Because it is broken.
Take him to the light.
It is broken like a motherfucker. It's like the black nuclear family, damn near don't even exist no more, man. How many black people you meet grew up with both their mom and their dad at the same time in the same household? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some real shit right there for you.
How many of us actually go through that experience? Not many of us, man. Most of us raised by a single mom, you know what I'm saying? Dad was on the side. You saw him every other weekend because, you know, the court system.
Facts, right? And only if he wanted to see your ass.
They love that broken black family shit, man. They love that, man.
Who you think loves it more, the system or the black woman?
I mean, the system definitely loves it more, right? Don't let black people get along and live together in harmony. Shit, who knows what the fuck they might do. They might take this shit over. So it's definitely the system. You know what I mean? And they understood on a psychological sense of, you know, how to make our women feel in a certain way, give them certain privileges. You know what I mean? and take away advantages from the black man, and you know, they kind of knew like this would happen. In my opinion, Wayne. Once again, this is all opinion. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
You know, I spoke to an older man. He was telling me, like, look, the reason why welfare came into play was all about making the black woman independent. That's what the welfare is all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. How else do they become independent mostly? It's through assistance from the government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Assistance that they know black people are in these positions. You know what I mean? That they need a crowd. They cry out and they need their help. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he was talking to me about when it first started, you know, if in order for a woman to get assistance from the government, she can't be with the father. The father of the children can't live in the house.
Yeah.
That's part of the rules. Now, why the fuck would you make a rule like that? You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it.
I mean, yeah, I kind of get it.
You shouldn't be giving her money.
If the man is there, then yeah.
Because the man's supposed to be doing what he's supposed to do.
Facts.
But, I mean, it's like a major incentive. It's like a major incentive to get behind that. Listen, we're going to give you free housing. You ain't got to pay no rent. We're going to give you money for food. You're going to buy food stamps and shit. You know what I'm saying? You all good. You don't need that man. Because that's what that system does.
Yeah.
It teaches our women that they don't need that man. Wherefore, the black family started breaking up because there's a major incentive. Right? Sisters are going to put up with less from the brothers, right? And the brother don't want to get his shit right. They're going to put up with less because the government makes it easier and easier and easier for them to get assistance. You know what I'm saying? So then they feel like, well, I don't need no man. And that's ultimately the reason why women today, not just black women, but women today be saying that they don't need a man because the system is coming up with shit to give them incentives for not being with a man.
And plus OnlyFans. These motherfuckers make millions of dollars off of that bullshit. But the crazy shit is that shit don't last forever.
Yeah.
That shit just lasts for, you know, your little spurt. Then after they tired of looking at your fucking beaver, you're not making that paper no more. So think about that shit, bitch.
Yeah, that shit always comes with that, man.
You know, you making a couple bands, yes, you are, but that's not steady income.
I mean, just thinking about it. You watching porn, you get tired of looking at the same one. You need a new bitch.
Yeah.
So that OnlyFans life ain't really gonna last. But I want to stick on topic here. Like, I want to just talk about how the plot to keep the black family apart, You know what I mean? It worked, man. It worked. It gave women too much incentive to be a single mom, and it promoted a lot of broken families we have now. A lot of women are bold as hell right now to leave their baby daddy. Why? Because they know they technically don't really need him. The government is going to give them that assistance, man. And then you have brothers like Kevin Samuels waking the black community up. You know what I'm saying? And he had to go at our women pretty hard because our women are the most hard-headed. I mean, think about it. If you're getting an advantage in life where you're going to get assistance, you know, no matter how much you fuck up, because that's basically what the government's doing. Would you want somebody speaking against that and taking it away from you? No. That's what Kevin Samuels was doing. He was basically, you know, I know some women are selfish as hell and they don't like it, but basically that's what he was speaking against. Like, yo, this whole thing, you being a single mom and you know what I'm saying, not being married, like he was really pushing that. You know what I mean? He had to let the females know this is a shame because a lot of women, you know, they rather
come on.
They're afraid to get married, but they're not afraid to have a child out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one thing that always mind boggles me. Like, you won't get married, but you go have a baby.
Yeah. They'll go have a child out of wedlock real quick. But yeah, you don't want to marry. Like, there's something wrong with that. The reason why is because of the incentives that the government gives them. Let the government come out right now and say, you know what? No more child support. Or no more Section 8. No more Section 8
no
food
housing.
stamps.
Y'all motherfuckers are being a world of shit.
You're in a world of shit. You know that assistance ain't coming. You know now you definitely need a man. You need a partner. Yeah, some of y'all out there doing it big. You're making your money. You're doing all the whole snapping your fingers, go girl, girl power. I've listened to Beyonce bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real. That is because the white man created a system for y'all. You can get all the assistance in the world, and now you feel like you don't need no motherfucking man. And what it's doing in return is breaking up the nuclear family for black people. Really, it's attacking other races too, but it's mainly on black people because the requirements to get that assistance is
not have the baby daddy around.
Is all the shit that the lifestyle that black people are living right now in the ghettos and the slums and shit.
The slums of Shaolin.
So I say all that to say this, man. Kevin Samuels had to talk to you ladies about what the fuck you've been doing, especially on black women. Firm, very firm, because it's destroying the black community. There is no black family. It's ridiculous, y'all. Don't y'all want a black family? Don't y'all want our families to be strong? You want to keep being a single mom? Your single moms complain to me many times about how hard it is to raise children, man. That shit is not easy. It's not about just feeding them, right? Feeding them and putting clothes on them. It's a lot going into it. You got to watch what they're doing. You got to pay attention to their social life. You right? They might get led astray by a friend. They go out there, become gangbangers, and they get murdered. And next thing you know, that's it. Your baby's gone.
Your baby's gone.
You over there humming in the church.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in the Lord, in the river. Shut up.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a repeated cycle. If you think about it, ultimately, with the message that Kevin Samuels was bringing to y'all ladies, it was helping to fix this problem. I'm not saying he had the answers. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't have the answer, Sway.
Men, generally, because some of y'all may say, why ain't he talk to the men like that? Once again, he spent like 4 years talking on men before he even went to the women. But men generally, you know, they can be more realistic in the conversation. A lot of you women, we learned a lot through this, watching Kevin Samuels. A lot of you are unrealistic.
That is so true.
You are very unrealistic. You are like, I always said this, women are more like
fairy tale.
90% emotional, fairy tale, and 10% logic. Men are more 90% logic and 10% on the emotional side.
And the clock just be ticking on your asses while y'all believing in that fairy tale.
Exactly. Thinking that the world's going to be that way.
And then when you're like 45, 50, thinking, oh, where's my knight in shining armor? No.
No, man. And there's the thing.
No,
this
time is over.
There's how you feel, and then there's how the real world works.
Facts.
You know what I mean? This how you feel, and this how the real world works.
And I always say, fuck your feelings. We're going with the facts.
Yeah. I love that about Fresh and Fit. Fuck your feelings.
Fuck your feelings. We're going with the facts. We're going with the real shit.
Let's look at, that's why I said Kevin Samuels always pull up stats to show y'all ladies. Every time you pull up with facts, y'all get mad. A lot of y'all hate Kevin Samuels, right? It's not because you hate him because, once again, he's exposing you. When you get exposed, you're going to hate the person.
You get mad, yeah.
You're going to hate the person. But you don't have any real arguments as to what he was really doing. You say false accusations about him, like
he's gay.
He's gay. He hates women. He just makes his money off of black women. He's a womanizer. That shit don't really make
ridiculous
fucking sense. How's he a womanizer if he's saying he out there disrespecting women? What the fuck is
when
wrong
he's
with
there
y'all?
telling y'all what you need to, to get what to get what you want.
But yet you want you just want to insult the man. How dare you get excited about the man's death, man?
And then you want to see it like your way. And that's the problem, what you said about being delusional. You just want to see it your way. It's like, you can't do that, darling.
You just want to live in your world. You think the world operates that way.
But we got these simpletons
that support him.
That support it and then make it a reality. And that's what fucks shit up.
And a lot of you men are fucking that up. You're a part of fucking up this damn black community.
Just like we got sloppicons, we got simplicons.
Yeah.
And you guys just fuck it up for the whole manosphere.
Yeah. For the whole
just humanity.
Just
fucking everything up.
Especially the black community, man. Y'all really we gotta start telling these women the truth, man. And don't disrespect them. You gotta tell them the truth. Just don't accept any more fucking bullshit ass lies, man. What the hell's wrong with y'all brothers out there, man?
Right.
You know,
we don't do that here.
We don't have like a code of ethics, man. We just do anything to each other, man. We just
like we've talked about this before. I've always said it, man. Bunch of crabs in a bucket, dog.
Yeah, man. We just destroying each other, man. We should have like
we destroy each other.
Like a code, like
it's crazy how the gangbangers have a code.
Yeah, gangbangers, yeah.
They have a little book that they wrote, they scribble their shit, and even though there's no codes, the motherfuckers still do their bullshit. But they still kind of go by that fucking code, you know what I'm saying?
There's a standard, like as a respect that goes on, you know what I'm saying? Like, the old mobsters back in the day, they were against each other, but they also understood, like,
this just can't be straight anarchy. We have to have some order here.
We got to have order, right? This is my block, that's your block, nigga.
That's it.
And that's it. You know what I mean? And if there was war getting ready to start between the two, the head of each of the clans got together and was like, all right, let's meet.
Let's try to resolve this.
You know what I mean? Black people, man, we're not even trying to do nothing. Any type of correction that's being given to you in general, you just get mad.
Get mad and want to argue and be combative and just...
Yeah, man. Just blowing each other's brains out, man.
Gone.
Every week we hear about a new rapper that died, man.
In Chicago, like the numbers just keep going and going. I'm like, what the fuck? How many brothers are out there how many brothers out there to kill?
They just sitting back. They love the system that they created that has black people fighting each other. They love it. They fucking love it. And you niggas, it's time to wake the fuck up, man. There is really no more excuse for black failure. I don't want to hear no more. It's the system. Like, the system's fucked up.
Yeah, but you can beat the system now. You can beat the system now.
You can beat the system now. There's no more excuses.
I can say like 15, 20 years ago or something like that, you can throw that out there. But now,
there's no more
bitch, you can beat the system.
There's no more excuses.
I'm not saying beat the system, but that shit that you want to keep throwing, that little card right there, it's useless now. You can't use that card no more.
Because I'm black, nigga. Because I'm black.
Nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. There's so much shit you can do because you're black. There's so much shit you can do.
That's ridiculous, man.
So we don't want to hear that shit no more.
So corrections got to come out, man. Like, for the men and the women, this corrections got to be spoken, man. That's what we're attempting to do with our podcast, man. We gonna joke and talk shit and laugh here and there, but on some real shit, we're gonna speak some real shit.
Yeah, we're gonna start breaking down some shit. Get y'all with some knowledge.
Yeah,
and
because it's absolutely necessary at this point, man.
Like you said, we're gonna be funny. You know me, I'm always gonna talk my shit and just to be funny in here and there. But we're also going at some time through the show or even make the show. We're gonna make it serious because it's people need to understand this, man. Like not even people, like my brothers. You guys fucking gotta understand.
Yeah, man.
Like
why y'all against each other, man? Come on, man.
While we against each other and that happened to Kevin, like that should never happen. First of all, to a black man in the black community. If he was actually trying to help, that man did not sit there and do any dirt. But, all they keep showing is all the bad stuff. But he did get a lot of good praises, too.
Well, hold on. Let's correct that. The bad stuff. There's no bad stuff. All they show is the part where what people don't like, the correction. All right? Because it really ain't bad. If a overweight person, because we know I'm overweight, but I've been losing my weight and everything. But if an overweight person is in denial and think that they're beautiful and they can just stay that way,
Lizzo,
you got to tell that motherfucker, no, you're fat, motherfucker. And that's the truth.
Ooh.
Right? It hurts, but that's the part y'all catching on them Kevin Samuels clips. Like, the woman is out of her mind. She's unreasonable. She ain't trying to change her mind.
Fucking delusional.
So now, and delusional, right? So Kevin Samuels gets to the point where he's just got to start, he got to start cracking jokes on them so they can see what they really are. Like, who did you think you was? Demanding all this crap. Man got to be 6 foot tall, big dick, fucking all this money and all that. Like, yo, do you know what you are?
You are like 6?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Fucking
like
dress
a 4 to
size,
6.
a fucking 9 or a 10. You look like a little pig in a blanket, a little wild boar. Or what I like to say is a little brown bear built looking bitch. And then you want to demand shit from niggas. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You just living this, because you're turning down.
No.
You're turning down.
Access denied.
You turn down brothers that, with you two together, y'all can make a powerful, wonderful life. Raise some good children, have a good, strong family. But, you think you deserve something else. You know what I mean?
You're more than average, and you're actually average, darling.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being average.
There's nothing wrong with being average. I like to put average men down and shit, and you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna stress too much on that. The point is, you were in the wrong place. The only way you're gonna find out is when somebody talk hard to you. A lot of you, like I say, like Kevin Samuels spoke like a father. When your dad talked to you when he ain't playing that, does your dad be like, "Listen, son, I love you, and my daughter, just please listen to me"?
No, that's what the ladies do.
That's not how fathers get down.
When fathers try to get to their point, they are firm.
Exactly.
And straightforward with it.
Straightforward with it, man. Even if they got to whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, because I remember my times with my father. That motherfucker never came in the room, sweet talked to me. Never like, oh, okay, son. This is going to, like, nope. He like, hey, go pick that shit up.
I'll fuck you up.
Exactly. There was no sweet talking. The only sweet talking I got was from my fucking mother. I never got no sweet talk from my father. And he was like, yo, that shit fucked up. You better go fucking fix it.
Yeah. And how did he treat the daughters?
Oh,
you better not. You look like a whore right now. Like if you're wearing a short dress, it'll let you know you look like a whore.
Yeah. What are you doing?
If you're getting fat, you're getting fat.
Better lose that shit.
Right? Dads tell you the real shit, real deal. It's like dads teach you the real world, man.
Why did you do that, Karen?
Dads teach you the real fucking world. Okay? Because men, we out here going through it out here. We know what how real fucking world looks like.
The reality is shit.
And a lot of times we sit there, we talk with females, whether we work with them or go to school with them, whatever. And a lot of us men can attest. We see the delusion in women all the fucking time. We see it all the time.
You ever seen one that was so delusional that, like, just when you see her now, she pisses you the fuck off?
Oh, yeah, that happens a lot.
I'm like, yo, this fucking bitch, how the fuck are you even surviving? And niggas is like just dealing with your shit.
Like a bitch with a belly got a half shirt on, got her belly button down. She think it's sexy.
That's crazy.
And some dumb nigga is gonna tell her she's sexy because he want to hit.
Yeah, right.
And women, a lot of women, y'all don't understand that. That's why men do this shit. They don't really think that shit. They support it because they're hoping they can get in your pants.
Trust me, yeah. Because if let's say they do get in your pants, all right, da. But if another chick comes, a better version, you think he gonna still stick with your big slobbercon ass?
I mean, he'll still do it if he can get pussy. And whatever he's getting, he'll just fuck both of you.
Yeah, well, you'll be, I know you won't be A1 no more. Unless you got good credit and you buying shit.
Because typically men will stick with the chick, right? As long as she's doing right by him, but he'll just go fuck another one.
Yeah.
Women is the one that leaves. The women will leave you. If they see a better man, they'll fucking leave. But men, no. For the most part, most men will just go ahead and fuck that chick too. Yeah, I know y'all don't like that, but you know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, but.
Whether you like it or not.
Let's, the main thing I wanted to point out here was that y'all hate Kevin Samuels for the wrong fucking reason, man. He was actually telling y'all the truth, man. He's telling y'all the truth. You don't, when you hear, just go on YouTube or Twitter or anything, the people that complain about Kevin Samuels, they're not actually arguing any points or things that he said. You know what I mean? They're just arguing.
To be arguing. There's some hater shit.
Just to say shit, the last episode he did, if a woman's over 35, then she's basically leftovers. That's a harsh statement, but it's freaking real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all are mad about that, and say, oh, that's not true, blah, 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 blah. I mean, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but once again, it's the way you feel and how the real world works.
Now, I would say back in the days, they really would feel it.
Yeah.
Because, how back it was in the day, if a girl was fucking pregnant in school, motherfuckers would be like, yo, you should be ashamed. Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah, man.
Now it's so, let it so,
these girls
so
are
normal
trying
now,
to.
it's cool.
They're trying to be
and
pregnant.
The shit like how you're saying now, there's so many simps and betas now that they allow this shit.
Yeah, men are accepting that behavior, man, and that's why it's getting fucked up more. I just wanted to point out, too, they got a show on MTV, right? They've had it for years called Teen Moms.
Yeah.
Supporting that shit, man.
That's crazy.
All those different races of girls on there doing it. The point is they're promoting that shit. And
it's
men,
okay to be 16 and be fucking pregnant. And
you men are supporting it. You're supporting it by okay, I just want to hit. And making the girl think that she got a boyfriend and shit.
Gassing her ass up. That's all. Niggas just
Y'all
keep
fucking
it up.
it up.
Fuck. Yeah, don't gas these little girls up. Just tell the truth. Look, I'm here to beat and greet, and I'm about my business. I'm out.
And if you as a female accept that, you are a fucking whore. Your dad didn't do a good job.
And two, since we're going on that part too, you dumb motherfuckers. You know that motherfucker ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. But you want to fuck him anyway.
And all that shit. Because actually, me and my chick had a conversation about that shit before. Because it was actually about the abortion shit. I forgot what she said, if she was against it or not or whatever. I said I was cool with it. I mean, I'm not all up for it, but I am cool with it. But I say this, though. If we're not going to have abortions or whatever, or you want to stop abortions, okay, I understand that. That's cool. Pro-life, all this shit. But if the man tells you from the fucking jump that he does not want anything to do with that motherfucking pregnancy, then all rights of him having to deal with that shit should be cut the fuck off. Because if he's telling you that he don't want no parts of this shit, oh no, I don't care, I'll raise the child by myself and that. Okay, now how many times you done heard a motherfucking female say that? I'll raise the child by myself. But there you go hitting this nigga up now with the motherfucking child support and all this other government shit and blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, didn't you say you gonna raise it by yourself? Why you need to hit him with the child support now?
I disagree with that. This is part of the whole thing I'm telling you about men accepting behavior like that. Nigga, you went and cummed in her. Wherefore, I don't want to hear no shit about how, because you told her you didn't want to have the baby. That's no. You don't come in. It's both, and you should get put on child support because you a trifling ass nigga.
Okay, but like you said, I nutted in her. Okay, but if we can go abort this shit, and I'm telling you, bitch, I don't want no parts of this. You're not my wifey. You're nothing I want to have serious with you. This was just a fucking mistake. and then you still want to insist having the fucking baby? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is where I disagree with you again. The baby shouldn't have to get aborted, period, because you want to fucking do what you want to do. His life got formed because you went and fucked without a condom on. She got pregnant because she allowed the dick to come in her and get pregnant. Both of y'all. So I'm with, if the chick want to keep the baby, she should. Because you both have to accept responsibilities of the actions that you did.
Okay, and I'm trying to eliminate the situation now. Back in the day, okay, there wasn't shit that we could do. It is there. It is what it is. But now there's so much shit to prevent that. There's the plan B, there's this, and there's all that. And y'all niggas be like, oh, they're killing the baby. Niggas die every day.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So now y'all want to cry because the baby wasn't even born yet. It's just a little fucking thing. But none of y'all cry about these young 21-year-old black males that get killed every fucking day. But you going to cry about something that ain't even fully developed yet.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, once again, you have to accept responsibility for what you did. She should want to. If you were pregnant, if you were a woman, we ain't women, and you got a human inside of you, you don't want to kill that thing. It's easy for the man to make a decision like that because he's not going through what she got to go through on that. And like I said, no, you're killing somebody. That's why I'm not cool with the whole abortion thing. That's just basically accepting bad behavior. Okay, it's okay for you men to go out there and fucking get somebody pregnant. Oopsie, we got a system designed so you won't have to have a baby. I don't fucking think so.
Just one mistake, I can get that. But like, shit, there was a chick I used to date. This bitch had like five to six. I can't remember the abortions.
That's her fault.
Yeah, she was a fucking slut.
That's her fault, but at the same time, that's murder to the baby. And if the father wanted to have
I didn't
his
even
child,
know about it till like later on in the relationship. Now, if I would have known in the beginning that, I've had like 6, 7 abortions, like, bitch, I wouldn't even have fucked with you. I wouldn't even have fucked with you.
So that's what I'm saying. That's a selfish individual. You know what I mean? But like what you just said, that's a selfish motherfucker too. If you don't want a baby, don't come in the bitch. Plain and simple. Really, the way the system is supposed to be designed, you ain't supposed to just sleep around with a bitch and then say, I don't want nothing to do with you no more. What you're doing is creating a whore. That's what you're doing. You're accepting the behavior. She got to be responsible for her action, right? But as the man too, you're accepting that behavior. You're letting her know it's okay if I just pipe you right quick and leave you alone. Right? It may sound good, but let's be real. What if it was your child?
It is good. Oh, I don't know.
If it was your child, think about your nieces right now. If it was your nieces, you don't want no nigga doing that to her.
Well, I don't even want to talk about that.
That shit is just upsetting.
It's very upsetting, but
that's why I had to say.
Like you said, but they have their choices. Because now that since we are saying that, I've been through that. I was ultra pissed.
Yeah,
I was ultra pissed.
So why is it okay for other men to do that to other females? Because you're doing it to somebody's niece, somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter, right? Yeah. Somebody's best friend.
Now I told her. Now she didn't want to listen. Okay, now it's your stupid ass. Same thing. So I'm not cool, but I am cool.
So it shouldn't be promoted. It shouldn't be accepted, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be accepted.
It shouldn't be accepted. This is the whole problem in the black community. You can't be cool with it one way and not cool with it the other. It's all together fucked up.
I mean, I know it ain't cool, but it's like you could tell a motherfucker so many times, hey, this ain't right, this ain't right, this ain't right. And a motherfucker just ain't gonna listen. Or, like we've talked about this before too, you could tell a motherfucker, don't fuck with that person, and they will go fuck with that person 10 times even more because you tell them not to go fuck with them.
I get it, but the whole point is, as us men, we got to stop accepting that behavior. We got to correct each other on that. Like I'm letting you know right now, you can't be thinking that way either.
Thinking like
piping a bitch and saying goodbye, and damn, why you gonna have the baby when I told you I don't want it? What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? See, like, yeah, what we're gonna be?
Because
what is it? Agree to disagree on that one?
Because you fucked the bitch and you know that you can get her pregnant by fucking her and coming in her. You got to accept that responsibility. Plain and simple. The baby got to die because you don't want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Self-preservation, baby. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But that's the whole thing about, accepting behavior that shouldn't be going on.
And me, I've known better that myself too. I thank God I've never gotten no one pregnant. And if that would have ever happened, I would have been took care of the situation. Like, I don't know, I would have been praying to God that, we're not praying to God. I don't want to throw it like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I would have been pissed. I ain't gonna lie. There's probably one out of all my relationships with all the females I've ever been with. There's probably one female that I probably would have been like, okay to have a baby with. The rest of you bitches, I'm telling you now, I never wanted a fucking baby with you.
But why fuck her and nut in her and get her pregnant?
I didn't. That's what I'm telling you. I never did, so I never have to worry about that.
I'm saying in general. But you was wilding out. You didn't know. You wasn't even thinking about that. You was just like, fuck.
No.
You was thinking about it?
I always thought about that shit, bro.
Okay.
When I seen the shit with my nephew, the first thing that happened with this little nigga right here, but I always kept it a buck about that. That's why I never tried to get anybody pregnant or any of that shit, because I'm like, that's why I never got married. That's why none of that, because I take that shit fucking serious. I really do. As much shit as I talk and all that bullshit, that's why I say the abortion. I'm all cool with that, because motherfucker, anybody that you're gonna have my fucking seed is okay. It's because I want to really be with you. If I do not really want to be with you, then no, we are not gonna procreate. We're going to eliminate.
Well, in order to eliminate, you shouldn't be fucking with her.
No, she should just be carnivorous.
Because by you fucking with her, this is once again keeping the cycle going where we just horn our women out. I just wanted to fuck you. That's it. You just a whore to me.
Well,
don't get me wrong. We're gonna always have whores.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We're gonna always have whores, but to accept it, because remember there was a time.
You don't want to be the first dude to do it.
There was a time when you was a whore, you got scolded for being a whore, and if you was a man that fucked a chick, and you know that that's your seed and you didn't want to take care of it, you got shamed for that as well.
Now it's all good.
Well, it shouldn't be all good. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. I never said it was.
It's really not.
But they are so cool with the situation, and they are so like, okay, fuck it, I don't need a man. And I'm like, all right.
But once again, whose fault is that? That's the men impregnating them, accepting the behavior. It's the men. We're doing that. We were the ones that scolded them and prevented them from being whores during the time when women weren't really whores like that. I mean, like I said, we always had whores. We always had women that were going to go against the grain and fuck for cash no matter what the fuck you say. Right? And we always going to have men that are going to support that.
Sympacons.
Right? But it's gotten to a point now where that's all everybody's wanting. I mean, for people to say, I don't want to get married, I just want to fuck. I don't want a wife, I don't want a girlfriend, I just want to fuck. That means something happened here. We accepting the behavior too much.
The reality of the shit
is...
the
world just got really fucked up.
The reality of the shit is, like you said, shit got really fucked up. And two, there's so much social media and so much shit going on and whatever that you can go do other things. And three, I think back in the day, a lot of people would sit there and tolerate everybody's shit. Now that I think that there's so much freedom and so much things to do, motherfuckers is not really going to tolerate the shit no more.
Well, it's gotten ridiculously out of hand at this point.
Like, okay, like, for instance, the average dude right now, back in the day, let's say back in the 70s or something, he had a nagging ass wife. He's probably going to deal with her because that's pretty much all he can get right now. He ain't really going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much in his circumference zone around this area. So that's pretty much all he can get. Mm-hmm. You know, he's from Mulberry, Alabama or some shit like that. Anything in that little area, well, that's all he can get. But nowadays, it's so fucking vast that you can just go anywhere. So it's like, okay, why am I going to deal with this motherfucker? I can go try this one, or I can try this one. Or two, what is it? Our attention span is so short now that you just go one after another. I mean, there's multiple things that can fall into the shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go along with that, you know what I'm saying? But going back to where even started all this, you know, this is what Kevin Samuels, part of, I'm not saying we spoke and he told me this individually, but you can see, like, through the conversations he's had with the women, these are the things that he was trying to get women to think about. Like, yo, it's your fault. You became a hoe, and now men don't want you. They don't want to take you serious. And what I'm bringing out is, yeah, that's true, but it's also men's fault why that even happens.
You be responsible for your own actions.
It's really a two-way street, because somebody knows some ladies be thinking like we just be trying to attack them. But nah, I'm going to let you know straight up, a lot of this is the men's fault. You know what I'm saying? We allowed you, we convinced you to be whores, and then...
now we don't want you to be
And whores. Now we don't want you. You know what I mean? And let me keep it real. I was young and thinking that way. I just want to fuck. Right? I was thinking that way. I wanted to do that, but now I'm maturing and I'm seeing things for what it really is. And I always think, man, if I had a daughter, there's no way in hell I can accept her being like how these females are today. You know?
It's rough, bro, but some of these niggas, bro, I don't know how they let their daughters get loose like that.
Yeah, well, a lot of daddies are absent because of the single mom thing. Single moms become single moms, get better, want to keep daddy out the picture. You know? Now, daddy ain't there to tell his daughter and treat his daughter like how men are supposed to view you and how you're supposed to view men in this world. So she goes out here with the negative mindset of what mama told her. That nigga ain't shit, that nigga ain't shit, that nigga ain't shit. So then they don't value any men, and they get older, and they come out here and they start treating men like shit, become hoes. And expect some nigga to worship and bow down to her, and motherfucking she hits the age of 35, and I'm ready to settle down.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, right? No.
You know what I mean? Y'all are really getting fucked more in the process, so y'all really have to be, you know, y'all talk about you ladies, y'all really got to be scolded on that, man, because y'all don't want to break out of it. You see, men don't come to the stand. You tell them some true shit, they like, all right, yeah, you're right. Yes. Even though they still want to do the wrong thing, but they like, yeah, you're right. You women are complete denial and delusion.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And thanks to Kevin Samuels, now there's a lot of men out here making these podcasts talking about, you know, the shit that women are fucking doing, you know, exposing, you know, the dirt and everything, and y'all pissed off about it. And that's why y'all hate Kevin Samuels, man. That's why y'all hate the brother, but you know what?
Got nothing but applause for that, man.
Yes!
That's my dog.
For real.
The
we love that dude. He was a good man. We're going to speak good about him.
Applause for Kevin Samuels, man. Got nothing but kudos to that
man. You ain't got to necessarily agree with everything that he was doing. You know what I mean? Because I've heard some men say their part. But a lot of y'all, you seem like real simp like for saying some of the shit you saying. Like, how does a man have a problem with the brother? I mean, you hear Boyce Watkins? I like Boyce Watkins. He's real smart with the finance shit. You know what I mean? But he's speaking against him too. Like, he's saying some real dumb shit that is like he wants to be on the woman's side and keep simping going. Like, you want simping to continue. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
No.
There's nothing wrong with being in love with your woman. I get it. A lot of men try to play this whole every man's got to be a player bullshit. But no, I mean, some men, some of y'all are lover boys, right? I'm a lover boy. Okay? You want to love and treat your woman good, and you want to just like have your family and let that be it. You know? But the problem with that is you're worshiping the chick, and you're giving her entitlement that she shouldn't be entitled to. And then other women are seeing that and learning from that. Now it's a bad lesson being taught, and it's being spread around like a fucking disease. Now they think all men are supposed to be that way. You know what I mean? I gotta talk to the boss. That's what y'all men call your wife. She's the boss. Nah, man. That's actually ungodly when you think about it. It's actually ungodly. God tells you, first come God, then man, then the woman's under him. And that's the fucking hierarchy. That's the hierarchy. That's how it's supposed to be. The man is supposed to be the leader. But some of y'all men are calling your woman the boss and shit. You're taking away the tradition that God originally set. And for those of y'all that don't believe in God, you're taking away the tradition that
we don't do that here.
Your forefathers originally set. The system worked. Okay? The men back in the days didn't have the complaints that men got now. It wasn't common for a chick to cheat. If a chick cheated, that bitch got hung.
Oh, you got the beats.
She got the beats. Like, nobody felt bad. The point is, the ethics were there. We shamed that motherfucker. And if a man left his family, left his girl,
he gets shamed too.
He gets super duper shamed. He can't get a job no more. He get fucked up. He might find a nigga
even
in
your
a ditch.
friends will be trying your ass. Like, damn, how you gonna leave your wife and the kids?
Your friends won't even be your friends no more.
Yeah.
You might get found in a ditch one day. That's how serious men took that. That's the most dishonorable thing to do. You gotta have a baby, you don't even want to be there for your child. You a dishonorable piece of shit ass nigga. Ooh. Always got a fucking excuse.
WTF?
Always got an excuse of why you can't do something for your child, why you can't be there.
Oh, I hate a motherfucker like that.
Bro. I can't stand a motherfucker like that, man. Most dishonorable. I can't be friends with nobody like that. I can't be friends with nobody like that. You just a lame ass nigga.
Nah, that's a big no-no here. Look, people, we are almost at our time, so let's go ahead and finish this off with the Kevin Samuels greatest savage moments.
Oh, my favorite.
So let's check this out. Let's get us going. Hold on.
I'm a serious man and I'm committed to making a serious movie.
I assume the word is already out.
This could become a cultural phenomenon.
See what happens when you don't pay for YouTube? You get commercials.
This ain't movies.
Can't stand that shit.
I've been telling this man.
Back in that fucking spine, second guessing crimes at the war where I scored a slug and crossed the fucking line.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. They look good. Frames, fragrance, and footwear. I always take that. Where are you guys going after this?
Our drinks.
They're looking for fun.
Drinks.
I'll be talking to you guys later.
My man.
Pimp, yo. The greatest.
You were already a mother when you married him, right?
Right, yep.
He accepted your child.
You slapped me.
I'm slapping the shit out of you. He accepted your child. You didn't give him a child. And you start cheating on him. Were you cheating on him with your baby daddy?
Yeah.
You trash biznatch.
Wow.
Oh ma'am, I meant that. That's trash, ma'am. That is some trashy shit. That is some trashy shit.
It was really trashy.
Holy crap.
Keep it real.
I love this man, bro. He was the truth, dog. Kevin did not bullshit.
Who for divorce?
Me.
That nigga straight got up off the line.
To the States, are you going to be a freelance writer? You're going to hit me up for shit. You can't have a man like me.
I think I can, but that's
bitch,
cool.
Please. No. You ain't fine enough for a man like me.
Oh my God, that's not fair. I have my bonnet on.
No,
I am.
Okay, you can have on your best dress in somebody else's hair. It still ain't gonna work.
Okay,
because your mindset,
yeah.
Your mindset ain't right.
Yeah.
I told you, man, I was trying to help you, but you keep going on. So I'm like, all right.
No, I'm letting you help me.
No,
I'm making. That's what I'm here for.
No, you're trying to. What you're doing is you're avoiding the conversation.
Yeah, I'm just living life. I'll never be too old.
Of course.
Like I'm cracked. I have a baby face.
Black, see guys, you can't make this shit up.
Can't make this shit up, bro. Oh, look. See, the big bear built looking motherfuckers. The Chicago Cubs coming down the field.
In your personal relationships with men, have they become easier?
Yes.
Have they become more productive?
Yes.
Where is the proof of that?
Proof of it is in my peace of mind. It's in the quality of men that I've dated. It's also within my mental health.
The proof would be if you had a man. That's the only way to prove that, ma'am.
Maybe it's time to stop because I don't know why you're cursing at me. I guess.
Yeah, get the fuck off my phone. Well, it all depends upon the intellectual dominion of the world and the transgressions and the aquameridians of the Bernoulli equations. And if the if was a fifth, and you get down when to do the but, do you have a man? Nope. Are you having better personal relationships? Yes, I certainly am. Where's your man? Don't have one. How can you tell? Well, I feel better about not having one. Did I miss that, somebody?
I'm around a lot of chubby dudes, so.
No, but okay. How much do you weigh?
220.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". You broke the first rule. See, you ladies don't mind breaking the rules. The men are visual. The men want women that are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. I don't mind being the size of. I'm sorry, you're 5'8".
I'm 5'8".
You're about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're a running back size.
Okay.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right. I accept.
So don't come in here and talk about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept somebody who can run out the power I.
Okay.
I mean, I'm being silly.
At the same time, no.
I'm being silly because to make a point.
Without the power I.
And when I say go back to your ex, you say no. Well, ma'am, you made babies with him.
Yes. Yeah, but I was young. I feel like that's not fair. I was very young. We all make mistakes.
The common thing about women, don't want to hold accountability. Yeah, get her, Kevin.
That was pathetic.
Say that again.
I said I feel like that's not fair because we all make mistakes. And I was young and now I'm older.
You're 25 years old and you feel like that's not fair. Ma'am, you sound like a fail.
What?
Bitch, if you want a burger,
Get your burger.
eat a burger. Bitch, if you want a french fry,
Get your french fry.
get a french fry.
I mean, seriously, ma'am. I feel like that's not fair. That's not something an adult says.
Like, whatever. You heard her, fucking Karen.
Name me the product
WTF
that gains value with age and use.
A product that gains value with age and use.
Yeah.
I want to say, your mind, but I may be different. I may be wrong.
No, I said a product. Where can you go buy a mind? A product.
Oh, a product. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, I am.
Nothing. And let's just talk about your cookies. They're getting older and they've been used.
That don't mean nothing.
You're right. What? They don't.
Oh, you are Henri. You are.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest, ma'am.
No, I'm just giving you my reality because everybody else out here living this facade in this fairy tale world.
You need to connect your microphone. You need to connect your microphone. Lieutenant Worf, connect your
Oh, man.
I think it's Lieutenant Worf.
Oh, come on. Connect your microphone, man. Connect your microphone. Clock. Security detail. Oh shit. What the hell? Oh, go ahead now, mute you. Okay, I'm mute stuff. Hey, how are you? Hello? Clock. Hello?
Yes, it's connected.
Oh man, God, man.
And where would you rank yourself on the open market?
I'd say about a 7, 8.
You can't use 7.
No.
Why not?
I don't have to explain it to you. I said you can't use 7.
Why?
Young lady, I'm gonna say it one more time.
Oh, what number should I use?
The right one, which is a 5.
A 5.
Yeah, you're a bit of a 5.
Why would I be a 5?
Because you're average.
Okay, and what makes me average?
Because you look average. You go in the club, you stand in a long line. You don't get in VIP. You stand in line with the meal. It's not a bad thing. You don't ride
not
up.
Even a 6?
No, not even a 6.
He says not a bad thing.
Wow.
That's funny, man.
Why, man? What's wrong with being average, though?
You in a VIP?
Watching what you
No,
what
man,
you-
no,
you-
apparently not, because these are the questions of the show. Are you married?
Right. Am I married?
This monster looking bitch.
Are you married?
I'm going to ask you one more time, and if not, I can bid you a good night.
Oh, so the narrative is if I'm not.
Are you married? If you're not going
What does that? But what does that matter?
Okay,
I'll say this much: I choose not to be in a relationship.
I choose not to be married. She said, "Do you have woman issues?" And I'm like, "Look, homeboy, you're the last person. Do you have problems with people? Do you have people questioning whether you were naturally born a woman?" It's real Oh my God!
Oh man, that thing is raw.
I'm telling you,
From 1 to 10,
savagest moments.
7. Face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face. What would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Beyonce's an 8. Logan's a 9. You give yourself Beyonce looks?
I'm actually based off of what men have told me. They have said I'm a 9. You probably. I
I saw you pop up. I saw you pop up.
Yeah, I just came from the gym, so I look rough.
Beauty is beauty. I'm an image consultant.
Okay.
I'm not here to hurt feelings, but it's just not no.
No.
A lot of us women agree with you, and we're needing a person, a man that's a leader like you, and my husband, for instance. I just appreciate everything that you do, and I just have to tell you that because you really have helped me in a lot of ways. Women who've never had a father figure, and you come up and you stand up and you take root and say, no, this has to change. There's people that really appreciate that. And I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you and everything that you do.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
Thanks, Kevin.
it. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
That wasn't savage.
I have lost 40 pounds listening to you. I have got therapy. I moved to a new city.
Cut it off quick.
Hey, we went to college together. Yeah, how you doing? That's when you get the "Hey Big Head" text. That's right. That's when cause they know ain't no man in the future looking for them, so they start looking through the trash heap of their past. Woo! Holy Jesus! I know it.
It burns. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns.
Jessica, they start looking through the trash heap of their past, looking for old ex-boyfriend. Well, maybe he'll accept me with 35, 40 more pounds on. He liked me then. He might like me now. And what happens is you end up just running up your body count, wasting your time. Because he's like, well, why didn't you want to get with me when you was 23 and fine? Now you're 33 and fluffy. Now you want me? No. Back then you didn't want me. Now you're fat. You all on me. I'm going to hell.
Oh man,
I love this man, bro.
Men not telling you the truth is not going to make you happier. I think honestly it's the opposite. I think men have been lying to you for too long. I think you've had too many pander bears and too many people telling you what you want to hear. Yep. I think all the people that keep calling you queens and divas and also all the people that keep doing this. Got no men to put you in front of.
Damn commercials, y'all.
Apple from the garden. Mustn't do that.
No.
Fucking commercials.
Period. Because men are logical. And men are not going to pay a higher price that they can honestly say, I'm not going to pay above average price for average. Men just won't do it. So ladies, 2 tracks. Women are massively unhappy today. By women's estimation and men's estimation. And I think at the core of one of this is because we have taken away rankings.
I don't have to give it to any of these broke little snotty-nosed, crumb-licking children. But you have fun with that, fucking the same man for the rest of your life while you're in your prime.
You're not single by choice. Your choices have made you single, but you're not single by choice. Why do we know you're not single by choice? Because you keep dragging yourself over here to argue in these comment sections. Does anybody know a mid-30s, attractive, I'm single by choice woman who's happy, pleasant to be around, a joy? Go ahead, raise your hands high.
Okay. For real.
Beyonce's an 8, Kelly Rowland's a 9.
Okay.
Do you put yourself there?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hell no.
Bitch, you look like Aunt Jemima.
You're average, fool.
If you're an 8 or a 9, you should be getting 8 or 9 outcomes.
I should be getting 8 or 9 outcomes.
Yeah. You're a flight attendant, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right. So that means you interface with men nationwide.
Yeah.
If you're an 8 or a 9, someone would have taken you off a plane by now and put a ring on your finger.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's some real shit.
I'd give you a
Real
6.
shit.
Oh, all right.
You're cute. But you're not pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous. I give you a 6. That's not an insult, man. You're cute.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't take it as an insult.
The lineup with Kelly Rowland and Beyonce, and I just put them in front of 1,000 American men. They'd say, yep, these women are all similar.
Yeah, I think so.
No, you're wrong.
You don't feel like you need God in a marriage?
No, I just want to be clear. So when I start going in on
It's so
Christian
ghetto
marriage,
rap
you don't
right here.
start going sideways on me.
I don't know. I just feel like
See, that's the point, sweetheart. You don't know. Eve's job was to be a helpmeet to Adam. That's your job. Your role on the planet is a man, not your career, not your job.
as a man.
Take it up with your God. You don't like it. No.
Don't want a loyal woman. They want the
First
woman
of all, understand something.
You gonna cut me off?
Over here, we stay on the subject. The men you decide to let in your bed are your problems.
It's a man, though. That's what's so crazy.
Then where's your husband?
I'm picky. I have a problem. Like, I get good men, but I'm very picky. Like, I'm picky.
And you can't make
You can do
this
one
shit
thing,
up.
not be ready.
Well, thank you EPG Studios for
special shots
for the good shit, man. That shit was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Definitely good stuff.
That's crazy, boy. My boy Kevin was telling him how it is. You know?
Great Kevin, man.
And
Speaking that shit, yo.
I know some of y'all mad at us because we laughing and shit, but yo, he was keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all may say that was disrespectful, whatever, but as you can see, look at the woman's mentality.
Hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
The only way she was gonna get the point across to her was
being savage.
Some harsh motherfucking words.
You gotta be blunt.
I mean, that's just how it is, man. It's just how it is.
Sometimes you gotta be that way for them to understand.
You hit the A gap like a mother effer.
Hit the A gap like a motherfucker. Hut. Big Build-A-Bear looking bitch.
Oh man. Well, look, I can take it because look, like I said, I'm overweight. You know what I mean? But I'm doing something about it, man. 70 pounds gone. Still working. I ain't gonna sit around and make the excuses. I can admit I was making the excuses. And then I got on. Like really, I mean, I got on growing up as a kid, but I mean, I really got on. You know what I'm saying? And got sick, is in the hospital and shit. And then I had to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, look deep into my own eyes and just say, yo, enough's enough. You know you fucking fat. You got to lose weight.
For real, man. All this happens with you. You are the first. You have to make the changes, people.
Hey,
you have to make the changes.
You got to make the changes. I know people's insults don't really help you too much to make the decision to lose weight, but let's just keep it real. The insults ain't going to stop until you do lose weight. Being overweight is not a normal thing, man. And a lot of you ladies are walking around calling yourself BBW, and it's actually very unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you men have given women, you know, you've given them an evil lesson by telling them that they're BBWs, by accepting that, you know. And now they're going to live an unhealthy ass life.
Big boulder.
Get a heart attack in their 40s and die. It's happening. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. So y'all got to cut this shit out, you know. Once again, this tribute was for our man's, the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. He spoke the truth.
Big facts.
We're gonna make sure that we speak that truth. You know, we're gonna carry the torch as much as we can. Some may say we're not qualified, but kiss our motherfucking ass.
Straight up.
We're gonna go out there and tell the truth, and we're gonna always stick up for our boy Kevin Samuels. And we don't care how much you hate us for it. We doing this out of love. You know what I mean?
Respect, honor, for the brotherhood, for the manosphere.
And for the sisterhood. I mean, y'all need to get corrected. It is what it is. At least, I mean, I'm definitely like, I know I speak to women every day. I know that y'all be thinking that we trying to bash y'all, but you need harsh talking to because you ain't gonna listen. We're not gonna tell you what the fuck you want to hear. Shut the fuck up and listen and make these changes. You're fucking up the black community with your single mom ass, okay? With your fucked up masculine ass behavior, talking like you want to fight a man, and all these damn tapes on these videos on World Star with you acting all masculine and disrespecting dudes and disrespecting each other as ladies. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We got to start calling y'all out, man. We're going to start calling y'all out each and every time we get a chance to. Same for the men. Y'all not getting away with that shit either, man.
Tighten up.
Everybody tighten up.
Get y'all shit together, people.
So I want to say, peace out. Y'all tune in to Shockaloudreams. All right? Y'all subscribe. Motherfucking
like, share, leave your fucking comments.
Share, leave your comments. You can hear us on Apple Podcasts. You can hear us on, man, you know all this stuff, man.
No, it's cool that you actually doing it. That's why I'm like, Bing, go ahead, dog.
Yeah, Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify.
YouTube.
Boom.
Facebook. And we're gonna start putting these clips up on TikTok too, man, because we gotta, the motherfuckers, I know that TikTok, there's the most haters on that one. Motherfuckers be getting their shit banned like fast as fuck.
I hear that.
But
niggas be getting banned quick on the TikTok shit.
Yeah, man, you can't even get through the full 30-second video without motherfucking getting banned.
Now somebody putting hate. No, I don't want him out of here.
Yeah, man, that shit is
ridiculous.
Promoting the fucked up world we live in. So whatever, we're gonna go on there and promote that. We're gonna be on what's the other one we said we want to do? Twitch.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Twitch going. I already got the count. I just haven't posted nothing up because I've never been on Twitch. So
still gotta learn that shit.
You know, try to learn that shit out. We'll probably even do a gaming on Twitch. Probably get the games going. You know, get one of the systems going and.
Yeah, because y'all niggas don't want it to Madden.
Do a little talking off the game and going live like that, talking shit.
Y'all don't want it in Madden. Y'all don't want it in 2K. What's good? You know what I mean?
You heard it. You heard it, my man, the Beast with it. So check him out. So, yeah, I think we might do that, man. I think we're gonna
Gran Turismo 7. Y'all niggas don't want it.
Get some get some people to come up on the show and well, not actually come up on the show, but get up on the you know, if we're on PlayStation Live or Xbox Live, whatever, to get on that shit and compete. Excuse me. Compete against us and you know, see who's the winner. And if you win, I don't know, we'll give you a prize or something.
We'll let you talk your shit.
Yeah. You get your little 15 seconds of fame. Get your little plug in.
Word.
Talking about how your girl ain't shit and how your kids disrespect you all the time. You can vent out with us. Yeah. So with that being said, people, man, like my man said, man, check us out on all major platforms. We're going to say it again. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, the visuals on YouTube and on Facebook Live. We're going to try the TikTok shit. Since he brought it up to existence, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot, see what happens with that.
Yeah.
You didn't have any other plugs or anything you had to say, homie?
Nah, man, just this was for Kevin Samuels and
straight up
to explain
great.
To explain you know, how you people are hating for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? I hope I open up your eyes to some of the things that I said. And if you didn't open your eyes, somebody hopefully one day will. But we should not be celebrating this man's death. He was actually for the black community. He wasn't against it.
Facts.
Like I said, you don't gotta agree with his methods, but you know, he never the things that you're accusing him of being are all false accusations. Okay, he's not a womanizer. He doesn't hate women. He didn't make his money off of destroying black women. Okay, that y'all real silly for saying that dumb shit. It was never about money. You can tell it wasn't about money. Those of you that say shit like that is because you didn't really listen to him. If you actually listen to Kevin Samuels, you would know. You can tell how a person's personality is by listening to them often enough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the money, even though he was making money while doing it. I mean, why not? We making money while we doing this. You know what I'm saying? The idea is to get big so we can make even more money.
It's all about the money.
Kiss our ass if you don't like that. You know what I mean?
Not my problem.
Shit.
Not my problem.
But that's all I got to say, my brother. Anything? Any last words for you?
Nah, just, you know, like you said, man, big salute to the great Godfather, man, Kevin Samuels and shit. You know, my brothers, we got to fucking figure this shit out, man. I'm tired of fucking repeating this shit. Stop being a bunch of crab in the motherfucking buckets, man. Stop hating on each other, fucking unite and get some shit together. And, you know, stay tuned for our shit. Table Talk series isn't done. We're going to get that shit back up on booming and popping. We're just going to get the ladies and have some more guys kind of talk some shit with us. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's it, my people. So with that being said, man, quarantine. Be safe. I'm not going to scream it tonight, but last but not least, just wash those buttocks, man. Get in between there. Clean yourself because it's still COVID season running around, and Supreme Rex will go ahead and give his last little roar. Then you guys know what time it is. So, people, do that. Wash your filthy ass.
You can ride something crazy like that, man. If you want it so bad, then steal one yourself. hungry, fella?